Inch surviving Rodman that's down in the corner. This battery was the only battery that was fully and completely armed. But the guns were taken out of here for local memorials, or they were removed prior to World War II for the collection of scrap. This photograph here is taken from the area about where the 15-inch gun is now, looking back towards the demi-bastion here, showing all the guns and some of the projectiles that were in the battery back in 1870. This one over here was taken from up in front of the fort, looking across the Narrows, showing the same battery with the guns mounted in it. And this is all that we have left. What we're standing beside here now is the 15-inch Rodman, one of two of the collection at the fort. This particular piece, the cannon barrel alone, weighs 49,000 pounds. It was cast at the South Boston Foundry in Boston, Massachusetts in 1865. It was delivered up here by barge, put into place. This gun was one of three that were positioned here at the fort. This particular gun is one of a pair of survivors of a total of 13 cast by the Boston Foundry. All the rest of them are gone. This would fire a projectile approximately 300 pounds, be manned by a crew of 8, and it was entirely labor intensive. Every movement of the upper carriage, the lower carriage, would be all done by hand. The function of this hot shot furnace was to heat cannonballs, where cold cannonballs were put in on the upper level here and allowed to roll by gravity over top of the firebox down here, where they would be heated, hopefully red hot prior to use, then removed and placed in the cannon and fired at enemy wooden shipping. You can see these openings right in here. This is where the hot cannonball would be removed for placement in the gun. These doors that are now long rusted in would have kept the heat inside the chamber. On this side, the upper level of the hot shot furnace, the door would be opened, cannonball rolled in, and then the door shut in order to keep the heat inside the oven. This large granite structure that we have here is the powder magazine for Battery A. The barred door on the inside was to allow for ventilation of air to help keep the powder dry. A number of visitors refer to this as the jail, even though the sign says powder magazine. I imagine that's because of the doors that has bars in it. But these walls are approximately 6 feet thick.